Sir, thank you very much. Sir, I have a question regarding India's National Investigative Agency has recently filed charge sheet against six all parties Hurriyat conference leaders, including late Sayyid Ali Gilani, in connection with the 1996 mob violence case. What are your comments on this?
Yes. Ji, Anas, follow.
Separately, the Indian government has also designated a number of individuals and charge sheeted them, including several Pakistanis, as terrorists, quote unquote, and linked them to the Pahalgam attack. What is Pakistan's take on the matter?
Let me at the outset clarify that these are two separate issues. Though part of the standard Indian playbook to use sham legal process and promote fabricated, politically motivated rhetoric for a range of mischievous objectives that India undertakes against Pakistan. Firstly, on the case against Hurriyat leadership, Pakistan unequivocally condemns and rejects the latest charge sheet filed by the National Investigation Agency, the NIA, against senior leadership of the All Parties Hurriyat Conference in connection with an incident dating back as far back as in 1996, 30 years. This action, a clear afterthought, is yet another manifestation of India's continuing policy of using sham legal processes to target the Kashmiri political leadership and discredit a legitimate indigenous struggle for for their inalienable right to self-determination as enshrined in the UN Security Council resolutions. The decision to revive a case relating to events 3 decades old lays bare to the extent to which India's investigative and judicial institutions are being employed to advance a political agenda. The inclusion of deceased Hurriyat leader further expose the exercise as a politically motivated attempt to reinforce a predetermined narrative. No amount of politically orchestrated prosecution, retrospective investigations, or attempts to delegitimize the Kashmiri leadership can alter the internationally recognized disputed status of Jammu and Kashmir, or extinguish the Kashmiri people's inalienable right to self-determination, or even obscure the urgent need for a peaceful and just resolution of the Jammu and Kashmir dispute in accordance with the aspirations of the people of Jammu and Kashmir and relevant UN Security Council resolutions. Neither this malicious propaganda divert international attention from India's own grave systematic human rights violations in the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. Coming to the second part of the question, Anas, Pakistan categorically rejects India's baseless and politically motivated attempts to link Pakistan with the Pahalgam attacks in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. Such allegations are consistent with a recurring pattern of attempts to malign Pakistan and divert attention from the fact. And the fact is that Pakistan had repeatedly called for an independent, transparent, and credible investigation into the incident. Despite these calls, India has yet to present any credible or verifiable evidence to substantiate its allegations. India's reluctance to subject its claims to impartial scrutiny only raises questions about the credibility of its narrative. Rather than engaging constructively with Pakistan and allowing the facts to emerge through an objective investigation, India continues to rely on rhetoric, disinformation, and media sensationalism to advance its unsubstantiated allegations. Such approaches neither serve the cause of justice nor contribute to regional peace and stability. So instead of making unfounded accusation against others, India should undertake a sincere reflection on its own record, including its policies and actions in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, and its continued sponsorship of terrorist activities that Pakistan has consistently raised with the international community, not just in Pakistan, but in Western countries as well. So lasting peace and stability in the region can only be achieved through adherence to international law, respect for the UN Charter, and commitment to dialogue and peaceful resolutions of dispute, and not by leveling such allegations, which, as I said, is primarily for domestic consumption. Thank you.